Good morning. I'm going to teach you today how to create a group on a computer. A group is a way to create a hierarchy on a computer system or on a server system in which many different people have the same sort of permissions. It's just easier and quicker than going through person by person by person setting up the permissions. You can just do it all at once. So we're going to come here to start, and we're going to go into control panel. Down here with the pie chart that has a piece being pulled out, we're going to do performance and maintenance. Now this is not something you can do unless you have administrative privileges. Then you're going to come in here to administrative tools in this other little control panel. Now you can see all of these are shortcuts, so you could just take the shortcut and put it right on your desktop if you wanted, or you could just leave it in here. I prefer leaving it in here while I clutter my desktop. So I double click on computer management. You can see the hourglass is trying to pull it up. Okay, in this lovely little window, the computer management console, you see that there are two panes. This first pane is the computer management expandable console, pane. And this is the work area. There is a third area though you should be aware of, and that is, if you click right here, it's the action pane. It lets you do things that sometimes you can't get at from over here. Like I said, we're going to be dealing with groups, and you go to local users and groups in the far left expandable column. Now we've already played around with users, so I'm not going to go into there, but then here's groups. In the center section you can see all of the different groups that are on here. Administrators, and you can see right here is the description. It'll tell you what they can do or what purpose they serve. Because here are the ones, help services, just like it says. They help the users. Users are pretty much everybody. Replicator, this is an admin function, file replication. Remote desktop, this is again only pretty much for admin. Power users, admin. Network configuration, admin. Guests, this is not one you want to get rid of, but again, we've talked about guests before. Backup operators, administrators. Most of these are for administration. But I've created a group called Wisteria. Wisteria loves Wizard 101. So everybody who loves Wizard 101 gets the same permissions. So let's look at Wisteria. Wisteria, okay, it doesn't have any members right now. So we're going to add a member to Wisteria. We're going to click here. Now this looks all sorts of confusing. It seems like you should have to come in here and change your object types and stuff, because you got a grayed out area right here called check names, and you can't hit it, so it's sort of confusing. But what you do is you click in here and get your cursor. You type in the name of the person, and you can do more than one. Sorry. Check name. Name not found. Cancel. We'll try this again. We just did Lenora. Okay, there's Lenora. Now we're going to add Kira. Now a person can be a member of this Wisteria group even if they're an administrator. Okay, so it's pretty cool. So we've added people to Wisteria. We're going to apply that and click OK. Now what if we wanted to add a group? This is where I told you over here was going to be very important, the action pane. You click on, under group, more action, and you click new group. So the new group is going to be Grizzleheim. They hate Wizard 101. And now we're going to add a member, so you can do this all as you create the group. The only thing you have to remember is you want to get your users in first, then you can come in and do the group. Add the group. We're going to do Lenora because we deleted Rowan. Remember, she got fired. So Lenora's been added. And Kira is going to be part of this. Even though she loves Wizard 101, she's going to be the administrator for this group. And see how it changes here? That's because the EvaRan dash 5B48BF44 is the location. That's why you check names. It has to turn it into the computer language, or as close to the computer language as I guess you could say the programming language, which doesn't really work. But okay, so I could have hit create, and we could have created another group. And be real careful if you're like me and you're click happy, because you'll hit create right away thinking you have to create. You haven't created the group yet. That's not true. You just click close. That is how you create a group. And we are done. One quick thing, I will come in here and show you in control panel. We're going to go to user accounts. Again, my computer's a little slow. We're going to come over here to Lenora, and you can see it's password protected, limited in account. It doesn't say anything about the group. So, you might want to remember how to get to that group section. Have a good day.